Hey everyone, so I wanted to give an update of why I haven't been posting in a while and also why I am no longer with Blue Capital. So I want to start off by talking about why I haven't been posting in a while. So about 2 months ago or so, I was up until that point, I had still been uploading all of my input or over the internet sessions and so you guys could see what we did after the fact. And I know a lot of you really like that a lot. That's became the main source of content on my channel, and that was a really good thing. And I would love to keep doing that again. Unfortunately, the company I was working for, they decided that was no longer acceptable for me to be posting the recordings. So, that's why that stopped. Next off is why I haven't been, the other reason why I haven't been uploading, as well as why I left the other company. And the main reason is I've actually been working on my own course. This is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And with every other course out there, I've just seen something lacking. I've seen so many different courses. I've been a part of a lot of them, whether I was an educator for them or student, or just even looking in from the outside, just looking at even the video section alone, just where it says how many videos there's, things like that. And there's just nothing out there right now that's really, in my opinion, up to par. For first thing is that most of the sessions, or excuse me, most of the courses that you see, they have maybe like 25 videos or up to 40 at the most as I've ever seen from any course. And usually those videos are all, every single one for the 41, they're all under 5 minutes, and they're all not very well done. They're recorded in normal HD. They're not in 4K, and they're boring. The people that are talking are boring. You can tell that they don't really know what they're talking about for the most part, and they probably just looked it up right before and then decided to make a video on it without even doing any more research on it. And that's just something that I think is not acceptable. I saw that there was a gap that needed to be filled, and I've been working on a course for the last 4 months. This is something that is actually, in my opinion, really, really good. This is some of the best work that I've ever produced. So far, I've recorded 70 videos, all of which are in 4K, which is always really nice. And I think that you'll like the content a lot. These videos take you from what is a PIP, and it's a tier system. I'll explain that in just a second. And then take you all the way up to helping you create your own hedge fund. And no other course does that, especially not into the detail that mine is doing. And that is my primary, I would say, edge in the market of courses, is that mine are just so much more in detail. The quality is impeccable. It's actually in 4K, and I have a professional setup. I have a premium TradingView account, a premium microphone, premium editing software. I had purchased the very most expensive, top of the line learning management system. Everything is top tier with this course. We also going to have a Discord server where I'm going to give out trade ideas, weekly calls, and a lot other things too. So this is going to be a really, really fun course. Let me explain the tier system real quick. So if you've been following my channel for a while, you probably, at least the last couple of videos, I've been talking about Elliott Wave. And I've just been studying Elliott Wave so much for I don't even know how long. And it's incredible. So I actually made my course, the tier system, in respect to Elliott Wave. specifically the original 9 Elliott Wave degrees denoted by Ralph Nelson Elliott. So the first one, of course, is Sub-Minuet, and that is the first tier that you go through. And basically how it works is right when you sign up, you have access to the first 2 tiers, because I know a lot of you aren't at the very, very beginner. You already know what a PIP is. You already know all that stuff. Not everyone does. So what I did is right when you join, you have access to the first 2 tiers. Once you finish the second tier, then the third tier unlocks. Once you finish the third tier, the fifth tier unlocks, or fourth tier unlocks, excuse me, then the fifth, and the sixth, seventh, eighth, and ninth. And by the end of the 9th tier, you will already know, you can choose if you don't want to do this, of course. You'll either have access to be a passing year, series 65, 66, whatever you like. I know my stuff. I have the books, and I'm doing more research in that field as well, so that just for the proper securities licenses that you need to trade other people's money legally, as well as I'll help you also, if you're interested, creating a PAM account at the end. That's of course in the later tiers. And basically what a PAM account is where you manage the master account, and other people's accounts can tie to yours. And basically whenever you take a trade, their accounts will take a similar size trade. And so basically if you're really good, which you should be by the time you're in the 7th, 8th, and 9th tiers, then it will automatically take a similar trade on everyone else's account as well. So a lot of different ways to make money with the course and everything that I teach you in it, not only just making money off the actual market itself, but also we already have some custom programs that are for MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, and I'm going to work on some. I don't have any yet, but also for CTrader. And I will also be buying some from students. So if you ever want to learn how to create a course, or not a course, excuse me, but a program to edit the trading software, I may as well be your first customer, and I'll even teach you how to create one as well. So of course I'm not promising I'll buy anything like that. That's just an extra thing only for people that are interested in coding. You can easily finish the entire course without that. That's actually just a side thing that's completely optional. One last thing I wanted to talk about with the tier system is the requirements to pass. A lot of courses do it where they might say their tier system, or they're not at all. Most of them aren't. And I think it's a really powerful thing, but no one really does it correctly, in my opinion. So for most courses, they have you just do a test, and if you pass a test, then you continue. That is how it is for the first couple of tiers of my course. However, once you get to the mid to high range tiers, then it's going to require special things from you. So these special things are actually really cool. Some of the cool things that you have to do is at the beginning, you'll have to find a sponsor, which is so easy. If no one else will be your sponsor, I'll be your sponsor. And basically what it is someone, preferably a friend, that will hold you accountable to keep learning trading. And you can easily find plenty of people in the course. And then if you want to become a sponsor yourself to sponsor someone else, it's really easy. You just have to pass the sponsor test. And the same thing with the mentorship. People that get to the higher tiers, tier 6 and up, can then take the mentorship test. And if they pass the mentorship test, they can become a mentor for other people. In order to go from the mid tiers upwards, you actually have to have a mentor. Again, if you can't find anyone, I am more than happy to be your mentor as well. And that's basically just something, it's an extra requirement that no other course has. And I think it actually adds a lot of value to you as a student, because it gives you not only one, but at least 3 people that you have to be in contact with at least some point in your trading career, hopefully at least one of those throughout the whole thing. And trading is really a social activity, and it's something you should be doing with other people. There's plenty of statistics out there to say that people that trade only by themselves, that don't listen to anyone else ever, they don't even talk to the other people trading, they do so much worse on average compared to people that are part of a community. So I'm really trying to grow the very best trading community out there. If you do think that's you, I'd love to see you on the course. I will, of course, link my website below in the description. If you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me in the comments below. I'll see you guys in, hopefully, normal videos coming very soon. Later.